Coming up, the Valdosta Police Department has released a photo of a suspect in a weekend robbery.
And reports show an alarming increase of violence in Valdosta.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Marissa Daniels.
And I'm Ian Kristansky. The Valdosta Police Department has released a photo of a suspect wanted in connection with an armed carjacking Wednesday night. This Saturday, 18-year-old William David Casey White of Valdosta was charged with party to the crime of aggravated assault, party to the crime of hijacking a motor vehicle, and criminal damage to private property obstruction. The Valdosta police responded to a house on Mary Street after a woman reported she was robbed at gunpoint. One of the suspects was a 16-year-old who was taken to the juvenile detention facility in Waycross pending judicial proceedings.
In another incident, Valdosta police are looking for two suspects who reportedly robbed a Valdosta Wendy's at gunpoint Thursday night. The business was still open with customers inside. However, no one was injured. One of the suspects jumped over the counter and forced employees to give him money, leaving with more than $1,000. Police officer Bobby McGraw described the man as African American, 6 feet tall, and driving a white Jeep Grand Cherokee. Anyone with information about the case can contact the police department's crime tip line.
The Valdosta Daily Times reports that gun violence in Lowndes County is on the rise, with a majority of incidents occurring on Valdosta's west side, mostly with the youth and young adult populations. Since August 1st, there have been two shooting deaths, one armed robbery of a restaurant, 3 robberies of individuals at gunpoint, and at least 3 domestic disputes involving a gun within the city limits. That's according to Valdosta Police Department incident reports. The incidents are spread out geographically, but the times reported most have occurred in areas along Inner Perimeter Road.
With the fall semester upon us, the city of Bremerton has made some changes to the bars in order to cut back on underage drinking. With more on the subject and changes, we take you to reporter Luke Alves.
I'm standing outside the city of Bremerton's bar line, where a new law in effect this year is allowing the rights for cops to monitor the bar for underage drinking. With this law, it will give the rights for cops to go inside the bar and escort out any individual they see is drinking underage that has a symbol indicating that they are not of the right age to drink. With this law, they hope to cut back on all the underage consumptions and to cut back on all the fines the bars are taking in by allowing these individuals a drink because they have taken off the proper symbol indicating that they are not of the right age to drink. So just remember, because you have the rights to enter the bar does not give you the privilege to drink. With that, I'm Luke Alves with News Valdosta.
The Valdosta Police Department is asking the public's help in identifying a woman who has been passing counterfeit money at several businesses. The police department has released the photo of a woman who they say has passed counterfeit money at Books A Million, Stan's Quality Meats, and South Georgia Pecan. Anyone with information about the individual can contact VPD Detective Dutton.
Heavy rains over the weekend in Lowndes County caused sanitary sewer overflows, causing the contamination of the Withlacoochee's water. This waterways can present human health hazards. Residents in Madison County, Florida and Valdosta should be mindful of these hazards before deciding to swim. More information on this can be found through the Department of Health of Hamilton County, Florida.
When we come back, 9 local students received the Pre-Hospital Life Save Award.
And we'll take a look at what one local elementary school does to get their students interested in reading, so stay with us.
Here, we are a community of 11,000 individual stories.
A place where all doors are open.
Your home away from home.
Where you will make lifelong connections.
And you will never feel invisible. Here, you will write it, research it, sing it,
broadcast it, share it, serve it,
teach it, nurture, and own it.
VSU, over 100 majors, championship athletics, and just far enough away from home. Find out what VSU can do for you.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family.
Ooh.
So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
If you have ever worked in the medical field or been an eyewitness to someone in cardiac arrest, you know that every second counts. Students in the Emergency Medical Service Program at Wiregrass Technical College made every second count recently during their required clinical rotations and were able to save a life. 9 students were recognized at the summer graduation services as being Wiregrass Pre-Hospital Life Save Award recipients.
First Friday downtown will be coming up again in just a few weeks. And while some are preparing for a fun time, some people are worried about carrying open containers of alcohol on the sidewalks and parking areas. Though it usually doesn't cause much trouble, it has in the past led to violence between customers, restaurant staff, and the growing number of homeless people in the area. The downtown establishments are working with police to make this night as fun and safe event for everyone.
9 students from the Lowndes County School District have been awarded scholarships from a local college. The scholarships awarded to students originates from the Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College Foundation. The school says that should help them with their tuition should they attend ABAC the next school year.
Smokin' Pig is opening a second location in Valdosta. The new location is set to open in mid-October at 282 Norman Drive. It's formerly the location of Gondolier. Smokin' Pig's owner, Pat O'Neill, made the decision to open the new location just this past Saturday. O'Neill estimates he'll need to hire 60 people to staff the new restaurant.
J.L. Lomax Elementary School students filed into the school gym Friday to get excited about reading through the Accelerated Reader program. Principal Dr. Laconia McRae welcomed students to the football-themed program, which serves as a motivational tool to help students with reading comprehension and fluency. During the event, students were encouraged to read while being shown possible prizes for their success. These prizes range from action figures to bicycles.
Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority has recently started a new youth dance program. Dancing Dolls is an 8-week program focused on promoting confidence and leadership in girls ages 7 to 11. Dancing Dolls will bring the arts to the VLPRA for the first time this fall.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll take a look at our weather with Xavier Clement.
So stay with us.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather with Shabir Clement. Shabir, what's in the forecast?
Thanks, Ian. Let's take a look at our local forecast for today. We can expect very similar temperature as yesterday. The high today will be 85, but due to the humidity, it will feel like around 95 degrees. The sky will remain partly cloudy for the rest of the day. This morning, we've had isolated thunderstorms, and it will be mainly cloudy during the remainder of the afternoon. You may want to carry an umbrella with you today. The chance of rain is 80%. Tonight, we will enjoy better weather. The chance of rain will decrease to 20%, and the low temperature will be around 72 degrees. There will be just a few clouds in the sky, so it may be possible to see the moon. For tomorrow, the temperatures will increase. The high temperature is expected to be 89 degrees with a 75% chance of humidity, which may feel like 105 degrees midday. We can expect intervals of clouds and sunshine in the morning, with more clouds for later in the day. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Be sure to wear sunscreen and all the protection against sun damage you can, because the UV index between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. is expected to be 2, which is fairly low. Despite being cloudy, remember that the UV radiation can still affect you. As for the pollen count, today we've been expecting it to be around 6 points on a scale of 10, which is medium level, with predominant pollens of ragweed and chenpots. Based on past pollen counts, unexpected weather conditions, tomorrow's pollen is expected to increase. Back to you at the news desk.
When we come back, we look at how the rain delayed a weekend football game and who won.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now, are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is going to take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero oír. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero oír. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
DMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs, just keeping it real.
Louder, louder, I'm gonna get my GED, come on! Get your GED. Hey. Can you keep it down, Baba? Thanks.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back.
Now let's check in with Akira Foster for our local sports report. Akira?
Thank you, Ian. Tough loss for the Valwood Valiants, as they are now 2-1 on the season after losing 42-6 Friday night against North Florida Christian High School. Valwood threw 3 first-half interceptions that resulted in 21 points for the North Florida Christian Eagles. Midway through the first quarter, NFC scored on a 15-yard pass play to take an early lead, and they never looked back. Valwood returns home to host Frederica Academy next Friday night. Kickoff is at 7:30. The Lowndes High School Vikings were able to come back after a 2-hour rain delay Friday night to beat Drew High School 34-27. The game was called at 11:30 p.m. due to GHSA regulations that do not allow playtime to surpass then. Coach McPherson says there is still much work needed in order for the team to be successful this season, but he says for this game, a win is a win. Get ready, all you softball fans. The Lady Wildcats will be taking on the Lee County Trojans on the road this afternoon at 5:30. This will be the first time this season they will match up. The next will be in 2 weeks at the Wildcats' home turf. Now, this is a conference game, so every point will count towards playoff. Now, let's get back to the news desk.
Thanks, Akira. When we come back, we'll tell you all about how you can help the hungry.
So don't go away. We'll be right back.
"7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks, more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
The Southeastern Federal Credit Union and Second Harvest of South Georgia are bringing their second annual Fill a Truck food drive to the Valdosta area. The goal of the drive is to fill at least one truck with food items donated by the community. The food drive began last Tuesday, September 1st, and will continue throughout the month. Donations can be dropped off at several locations around Valdosta and South Georgia. A list of the locations can be found on the Southeastern Federal Credit Union website, and donations can also be made online through Second Harvest of South Georgia.
The Valdosta High School Drama Department is getting ready for its upcoming performance of Cabaret. The show is based on the 1939 novel Goodbye to Berlin and revolves around a 19-year-old cabaret performer. It will be held in the Valdosta High School Performing Arts Center on September 14th at 6 p.m.
GED prep courses are being offered at the South Georgia Regional Library every Tuesday and Wednesday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. According to National Public Radio, in 2014, about 60,000 people received their GED, which was a noticeable decrease from past years. The test has seen several modifications since it was first introduced in World War II, with it now being 100% online. The City Library offers an in-class instructor from Wiregrass Technical College to help prepare students who wish to earn their credentials. For further information, you can contact the City Library's reference desk.
That's it for our program today. Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Ian Kristansky.
And I'm Marissa Daniels. We'll see you tomorrow.